Good morning, everyone. Beta, we have completed the chapter phrasal verbs. Now we are going to begin with conditionals. Okay, we have already done conjunctions in the class, so let's move on to another topic, that is conditionals. So, read these sentences. If we don't understand the story, we will ask the teacher to explain again. If you are tired, go and lie down. If you practice harder, you will sing very well. If I had enough money, I would travel to Singapore. If we had won the Rangoli competition, our team would have been celebrating now. So, all these sentences mentioned above are conditional sentences. One of the clause in each sentence lays down the condition for the action indicated in the second clause. Okay, so if the first clause, first thing would have happened, then you would have been doing the second thing. In sentence 1, the first clause lays down the condition. If we don't understand the story, for the action expressed in the second clause of sentence 1, we will ask the teacher to explain again. You will notice a similar pattern in other examples too. A conditional sentence has two clauses, the if clause and the main clause. Okay, so conditional conditional sentence has two clauses. First one, if clause and the main clause. If clause is what? If this would have been happened, then we would have been doing this. Okay. A conditional sentence is one in which one of the clauses states the condition for the action indicated in the second clause to be performed. Now, types of conditionals. Type O conditional. Type O conditional is used to describe general truth and scientific facts. Okay. So, type O conditional is used to describe, indicate general facts or truth. It is used for general truth when a situation always occurs and when something is of standard practice. So, what is the pattern of type O conditionals? Type O conditionals Type O conditional describes general truth or facts. Okay, and its structure, how this its structure is of what? If plus simple present plus simple present. Okay, so for example, if there are dark clouds, it rains heavily. So if an R is simple present, rains is again simple present. If there are dark clouds, it rains heavily. Okay. Another sentence, if you pick up the mobile and dial a number, a bell rings at the other end. So if pick, dial, and rings, these are general facts. If the battery has no charge, the mobile does not work. So if, has, and does. Okay. Simple present and simple present. Now What is conditional? First conditional. Okay, we have discussed type O conditional. Now let's move on to first conditional. First conditional. Now first conditional or conditional type 1 or conditional type 1. Earlier was type O, then first conditional or conditional type 1 is also called probable conditional. Okay, so the first conditional or conditional type 1 is also called probable okay. First conditional or conditional type 1 is also called probable conditional. Now, sentence 1, 2, 3 at the beginning of the lessons are of conditional type 1. Okay, that is, if we don't understand the story, we will ask the teacher to explain again. If you are tired, go and lie down. If you practice harder, you will sing very well. These sentences describe something that is likely to take place. So they are called probable or likely conditionals. Okay, something that is about to take place, so it becomes probable conditional or conditional type 1. So what is the structure of conditional type 1? What is the structure? The structure is if plus simple present tense plus will and will not. Okay, we are talking about the future. When we are talking about the future events, then it comes under probable tense or conditional type 1 or first conditional. So the structure becomes if simple present tense plus will or will not. The probable conditionals are used for, okay, certain things have been mentioned for which these probable conditionals are used. Let's discuss this. Probable conditional are used for things likely to occur. Okay, the things that are about to occur comes under probable conditional. Example, if you send a written request, you will get a reply. Okay, so something that is about to happen. That if you send a request, you would get a reply. If the weather is fine tomorrow, I will go for a walk. If I don't receive the information, I will not send the conference. I will not attend the conference. Okay, these are the things that are likely to occur. Now, another thing, this was the first one. Another thing, what is another thing? For giving permission to make request, to give advice or command, and to show ability, we can use the main clause in type 1. So, for all for what all things we can use conditional type 1? For giving permission, request, advise, or command, and to show ability. Okay, for giving permission to make a request, advise, command, or to show the ability, we can use conditional type 1. Now we can use the main clause in we can use we can use main clause in conditional type 1. Okay, now some examples. If you see Nikita, give her my best wishes. So you are making a request. If you want to extremely sorry for this. If you want to apply for new job, read the classified column in the newspaper. So you are making a suggestion. If there is shortage of water, switch on the motor. You are making a command. If Ritu gets up early, she may go for aerobics. So there is a possibility. If you have your own form, you can submit it at the counter. So you are giving the permission. If she swims well, she can cross the river easily. You are checking the ability. In the main clause, in the if clause, we can use simple present tense plus simple continuous tense or present perfect tense. For example, if you send an application, you will get a scholarship, that is present simple present tense. If she is looking for a new house, I can help her. So it is present continuous. If you have drawn the picture, you can color it. So it is present perfect. Okay. So in if clause, the structure is simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense. Okay. Now let's move on to another type. That is the second conditional. That is the second conditional. Okay. So second conditional or conditional type 2 is also called conditional type 2 is also called what? Improbable or unlikely conditional. Okay, the second conditional or conditional type 2, also called improbable or unlikely conditional. Now, if I had enough money, I would buy myself a cell phone. So, this is of conditional type 2. If clause is in simple past tense or simple continuous tense. So, here if clause is in simple past tense, simple past tense or past continuous tense. Is it clear? In this conditional type 2, the if clause is in simple past tense or past continuous tense. If clause indicates here, if clause indicates unreal situation in the second conditional. So we can also call them unlikely or improbable conditional. The second conditional is used for the action that are unlikely to occur. Okay. First one was actions that are likely to occur. Here the actions are unlikely to occur. In the improbable or unlikely condition, we use the pattern if. Here the structure would be if plus what? Simple past plus would. If simple past plus would. Okay, this is the structure of what? The second conditional. For example, if I were to go on a holiday, I would go to London. So it is what? It is unlikely condition. And what is the structure? If simple past and would. If I were to go on a holiday, I would go to London. Another is if she were to win the lucky draw, she would get a new car. This event, this action is not necessary that it would happen. So that's why it is called unlikely or improbable conditionals. Another, in the main clause, if we can use might, if we can use in main clause, uh, we can use might or could instead of would. If she had a piece of land, she could build a new house there. Okay, so in the main clause, instead of would, you would be using might or could. So if she had a piece of land, she could build a new house there. If she had his contact number, she could contact him. And now in the main clause, let's talk about the structure. Okay, if clause, might and could. Okay, in the if clause you can use might or could, and the main clause, main clause. Sorry beta, in the main clause, might or could, and in the if clause. What can be done in the if clause? What is being said in if clause? We can use the pattern were plus to infinity. Were plus to infinitive, were plus to infinitive. So if they were to go for treatment, they would go to their family doctor. Here are some more examples of unlikely condition. First one, if I had enough money, I would love to learn Reiki. If I reached office quickly, I could attend the meeting from the beginning. Okay, so with this, we have done till the second conditional. Now we have to begin with the third conditional in the next video. Okay, so okay, till then, bye bye, take care.